I'm about to go live, y'all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We live. What up, though, people? We got technical difficulties tonight, so give us a second. We trying to get everything adjusted ASAP. So hold on 1 second. This is Cigars with Friends. Like I said, we having some internet issues, but give us a second. We're gonna get it right back together. We'll do another countdown. And we back again. Hopefully y'all can hear us. Y'all can see us. Wasn't expecting all this to happen today, but that's what happens when you're doing shit live. Are y'all ready?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Working on all that. First, I want to thank everybody for kicking it with us. We live on Facebook, YouTube, and on the Real Ish Radio app right now. And I got a couple of my homies kicking it with me on Cigars with Friends this week. I got my one of my teammates, one of my brothers from Hampton University, and also from Detroit as well. My man Diddy. What up, though?
What up, though, player?
Appreciate you following through, man.
Anytime.
Also, got my cousin checking in. You know what I'm saying? You know him as the Black Lion. He out here tearing these highways and byways up, getting that money, delivering them packages. You heard me? What up, though, cuzzo?
What's happening?
Cool, man. I'm glad you can kick it with us tonight. Sorry, everybody, for these technical difficulties, because this ain't never happened. The internet just went out for like 10 seconds right when we went live. And shit, we on a live part, you know what I'm saying, platform. So, I mean, what can you do? But we here. We got some things to talk about. Just bear with us because we trying to fight through it. The struggle is real tonight. It's definitely real. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. There's so much going on in the world and in the streets. So let's pop it off. Talk about my man, Super Simple. Your man Derek Jackson out here doing that. He out here doing the fucking nigga police. And that's where he giving women game and shit. And he was actually doing everything that he was fucking talking against, which is crazy. And then the flip of it is he just using the shit to promote his book. So he actually using it as a fucking tool.
It's a win-win.
It's kind of like, it doesn't like he losing at all. Like, you know, some more shit coming out about the nigga. Like, I really don't keep up with like gossipy type shit, but it's staying on my timeline. Like, I literally can't dodge it. You know what I'm saying? Every time I look up, there's something else coming out about him. So I think we should touch on it a little before we get into any other subjects for the night. What you think about it, Diddy? Did you catch up on it?
Nah, I heard a little bit about it. I know he pulled a Steve Harvey, you know.
Not old.
He ain't practicing what he preaching, so that's about all I know about it. I don't know the particulars.
Nah, this nigga so out cold. I seen him today. This nigga did a reaction to his own video.
No, he didn't.
Nigga,
Wow.
He's in the car. Like, in his videos, he be sitting in the car. So this nigga sitting in the car, watching his own video. Cuz, did you see him?
I didn't see that one, no.
Man, this nigga got a video watching his video. Like, I can't make this shit up. He has a video watching his own video critiquing it.
Yeah, wow, boy, you see how he forced his wife on there.
Man, his wife, I don't know what's wrong with her. Now she dropping videos. You see the videos?
Nobody.
No.
This shit is pure comedy. Yeah, it's pure comedy. She had made a video and it was like a lot of religious overtones on how God put him through this and God gonna see him through it and this, that, and the third. It was just weird as fuck to me. And I mean, I got some entertainment out of it. I'm not gonna even front. It was funny. You know what I'm saying? She's just sitting there looking stupid and she talking, and I'm just like, you ain't making no sense, man. Just I don't know. I just think shit like that, even you having relationship problems, it need to be handled offline. That ain't for everybody. But
unless you make money off of it.
Exactly. That's what he's doing. He's making bread off of it because he got a book dropping. It's windy than a motherfucker tonight. He got a book dropping. He doing some other I seen him today on his video. He said he giving 50% off the book. He giving 50% off the book, man. And this is I can't make this shit up, man. And it's pure comedy. Pure comedy.
Oh boy is a hustler. That's all it's all been about is a hustle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he just was
what they want to hear.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. And he it's just so comical because I never like followed the dude, but his videos will pop up on my timeline from here to there. So I like on some sucker shit. Like he just was like pandering to women and now it backfired on him. You know what I'm saying? And now he flipping it though. You gotta respect the creativity. Because he's flipping this shit back. And like no matter if you dislike him or indifferent, we talking about it. But I don't even know he exists like that. And I'm on my platform talking about it. So he succeeded in what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's just
seen one of his videos before. I didn't know.
He popped on my timeline all the time. Like I watched like one. Once I seen the first one, I knew the next time it pop up just to scroll by. Yeah, so probably that flame right there. Yeah, so it's just funny though. I was just wondering, like, because I know a lot of people been talking about it, and I just wanted y'all take on it. I just thought it was interesting. Like, I kind of like how he flipped it. I'm like, fuck it, you caught up, capitalized off of it. But I just think the nigga a clown off gate.
Man, dude, it's all a hustle. That's all it is. You know what I mean? He gonna get exactly what he want up out of it, and he gonna keep getting it. People been giving people what they want to hear for a long time. He ain't the first. He ain't gonna be the last.
Yeah, it's too funny, man. Like I just was like the shit. The flip of it, and he's steadily promoting his book, and I'm like, this nigga cold. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like he put the game down. Like he was like supposed to be giving women all this advice and got this strong women following, and now he just like, fuck it, they caught me. I was on some. He's pretty much telling women to stay away from niggas like him, though. That's the funny part.
Right.
Like he's like, all the shit I do, I'm gonna tell y'all to stay away from it and make it himself look like he's just that guy. That shit is hilarious. But the flip, I just couldn't get over how he flipped it back. And we all talking about the nigga, and they still talking about it. You know what I'm saying? You know something else gonna happen, and people gonna forget about him. And the book gonna sell for sure.
You see the cover of the book?
Ain't the cover of the book they wedding picture?
It's like they wedding picture, and it's something about we gonna heal through this book. I mean, nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, it look the whole hookup look like a setup once you see that cover. It's like, did he really do this, or is he just trying to get attention? Like, which one is it?
Hey, this might be a rollout for it.
Yeah, I mean that's what it seemed like it was. I think his wife might be in cahoots. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like they in it together. And as you all know, this podcast is called Cigars with Friends. Like I said, we got a late start today because I don't know. It just technology just didn't want to be on my side today. But we up and rolling. And what you smoking on over there, cuz?
I got what is this? It is Insidious. I get my cigars from this place in Farmington. This lady put me up on this. She said I would like it. I usually smoke something called 708s. It's a boutique cigar out of Chicago. But so far, this ain't bad.
That's what's up. Well, tonight, I'm representing the neighborhood tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got the 263 cigars. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people, man. Shout out to 263 BMF. Shout out to my homie Fresh. Fresh sent me these, man, on the express. Got these out here quick to me. I appreciate you. They coming soon. They ain't hit the stores yet. They, you know what I'm saying? They doing a soft opening in the streets right now. They doing a street tour. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It'll be everywhere real soon. So shout out to them. And if you ever see them in the store, make sure you check them out and you know what I'm saying, support my people back home in Detroit. You know what I'm saying. But let's get off this sucker, man, because like I just think dude a clown. You know what I'm saying? Just when I first seen his first video of him just talking, and like he just was like on some sucker shit, and I was like, this nigga's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? And then for all this to come full circle, I just think it's interesting. I just think it's interesting how he flipped it though. You know, he flipped it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's America. If you can flip
The
something to
women
make some
love
money,
you,
then
know.
oh yeah, they was loving him. Hey, that's how I seen it. Like I don't follow him. Somebody, probably a female on my friends list shared it.
Yep.
That's how I saw it. You know what I'm saying? So it just like wow. And like every time I get on Facebook or get on YouTube, the last 48 hours, everything was about him. I'm like, I can't dodge this motherfucker. Yeah, so I don't know. It just definitely was an interesting take on that man, and I just was like, this nigga is ill. But you know, whatever. It is what it is. Like I say, something else gonna happen, and we're gonna stop talking about him, and there's gonna be something else on the floor.
For sure.
And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's 15 minutes of fame. I hope we milk it up. And I think honestly, man, I think the wife in cahoots though, because now she doing a fucking YouTube tour and video.
The lights are on.
And the two other chicks. Yeah. They know what they doing.
They all getting a cut.
Yeah.
I mean, the hustle is the hustle. Yeah.
Hey.
Funny though. So I don't know if y'all been following just the news and see what's another mass shooting in Colorado.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it was, I think it was 10 people got killed.
Yeah, 10
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, it's
Just going grocery shopping.
man, it's that, and then you know the attack on Asian people. It's a lot of crazy shit going on in this world, and I hate how like the police paint the narratives. Me, you say he was having a bad day. There ain't no excuse.
Man, you already know what the deal is.
Oh, you already yeah, one of us. We'd have been. They'd have been trying to blow our cribs up. They'd have been in there tonight, and it was they'd have been calling him a terrorist if it's for any other race. You know what I'm saying? Thomas, you had a bad day. Nigga, I just had a bad day 10 minutes ago. Everything, I was setting all this shit up. Like, y'all can't see it, but it's lights and cameras and it's a whole everything in here. And nigga, the shit just said nothing. It just said the internet not working. I'm like, wow, I'm gonna holler at Cox about that. Y'all paid up. You know, you call talk shit when you owe them.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
Y'all paid up. You got to get that together, brother. And it just went out. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got it back together and we back up and rolling. But I just think it's a lot of craziness right now. Oh, okay. See, we got people coming in and shit. That's what's up. Shouts out to everybody in the comments. I see y'all in there. Rich Life, Chris, I see you. What's happening? Mike Bean, got my man, one of our college teammates in the comments kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's watching. And we also live on the Real Ish Radio app. So if you got the app, we are live right now on the app too. So you can pull us up right there and there. But March Madness is underway. It's a lot of brackets being busted, man.
Man, out the gate.
Yeah, definitely white privilege, Rich Life. That's for sure. And we about to celebrate y'all anniversary, right?
Yep, ours coming up in June.
No. I'm talking about the anniversary of y'all upsetting Iowa State.
Upset Iowa State, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It was last week.
Last week, yeah.
Yep.
So shouts out to the Hampton Pirates. They did that shit before I got there, so I can't really be like I was a part of it. But it's definitely
all love.
It's definitely all love, man. Shouts out. I see the chat going up, man. We appreciate y'all. I see y'all out there. But I want to talk about business again. I know we seem like we talk about it a lot, but it's just something that I think that we need to touch on. And by you being a business owner and running your company, is it difficult as far as getting into business in far as in the trucking industry? I see a lot of people doing it, but I know a lot of people are not owner operators. So how was that for you jumping in that game?
It depends on how you do it. There's multiple ways to get into it, but there's really only a couple of ways to stay in it. And you got to be consistent. And you got to be willing to devote a lot of time to it. It's not, with any business, you got to be dedicated. But this business in particular is going to demand a lot of your time, especially in the beginning. After a while, you can kind of cruise with it a little bit, but, you know, everybody's story is different. Mine started in 2012. At the time, I had been driving for a little while, but I didn't know nothing about the business. So I went to learn the business on somebody else's dime. But there's multiple ways you can get into it.
Yeah, do you think, as far as like, you know, running your own shop, do you think it's different barriers in your way for being a black man jumping in this business? I know last podcast I was on, we was talking about the struggles that we have just as far as like financing. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't get capital. It's hard for us to get like bank loans or small business loans. So we're pretty much starting everything with our own capital. Did you have that issue?
Yeah, that's how I did it.
So was it a hard process, or you had it already stacked up, or just?
I stacked up along the way, but as far as by the time I went to go get financing, I was already established. They already saw what it was I was doing and how I wanted to continue to do it. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't that hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say being a black man came into it. Now, if I would have went to the SBA, who's to say? It probably would have. But me personally, I didn't have them obstacles because I had plenty of experience and I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, see, you learned the game by working it, and then you turned your job into something that you own, or you turned it,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying, to a business, which I think is dope. There's so many different ways to get in, you know what I'm saying, different lanes to get into whatever business you're into. And I just like to get people to tell their story about it, because sometimes your story can motivate somebody else that's on the fence, that's scared to try, but they hear somebody that look like them, and that can motivate them to go ahead and make that happen. Because you never know who watching or who listening. Like I always say, you know what I'm saying, the video might have 10 likes, but got 300 views. So people watching, you know what I mean?
Sure.
People definitely watching. And like, you know, as far as our community, we try to like give motivation to the youth, man. There's so much other shit going on, like distraction. I just seen on Crime and Adidas this morning that somebody in Ecorse got shot and then they passed away in front of the River Ridge police station, man. So I want to send a condolences and love to that family. I didn't know him personally, but you know, it's from our neighborhood, so we connected to it somehow, some shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just saw something about that tonight, but I don't know no details.
Yeah, me neither. I just seen it pop up on my Instagram feed in Crime with a D, and I just was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy out there, man. We definitely got to do better, try to help save these youth, because it's nuts. Definitely nuts, man. It's definitely nuts. Now I want to talk about just like motivation. Like, I mean, we're gonna go around to everybody. I'm gonna start with you, Diddy. Like, just in life, what's your motivation to keep pushing or not to get into other bullshit that you got the option to get into?
I mean, for me personally, I got kids, so I don't want to fuck up anything that's going to affect them eating. So whether it be, doing the right thing when I'm out, handling my business at work, you got to do, just got to make sure I'm taking care of that. They the motivation at this point. Now, when I was younger, it might have been the money was the motivation.
That makes sense.
But the kids now is the motivation to stay on the right side.
What about you, Danny? What motivates you?
Man, I'll be hungry, man. Shoot, hey. I eat, man. I like to eat, and I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I've been that way since I was a kid. Like, that's always been my motivation. And if you want to do what you want to do, you got to do what other people want. It's really as simple as that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, my motivation, I think, is layered. You know what I'm saying? I think one key motivation is my kids. Like, I want my girls to see like what a daddy's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So make sure I'm always there for them and mold them. Cause like my oldest daughter always asks me like silly questions, but she'd be serious. Like one day she asked me, what was my fear? Am I scared of anything? And I'm like, I'm not scared of anything. She's like, well, what's your fear? You got to have a fear. I was like, my only fear is dying before you old enough to take care of yourself. Because I don't want nobody else raising you or putting wrong information in your head. You know what I'm saying? And that was like, and that's my motive. My motivation is to make sure they're straight. You know, when I'm gone, they should still be straight. Like, money is always a motivation, but you know what I'm saying? Money is going to come, it's going to go, but setting that example for them and also setting something up for them. Like they don't have to work for nobody unless they want to. Because this is set up like my youngest daughter can video edit, she can record, she know how to do all the stuff that I do, she pretty much can do. She's not at my level yet, but she can do it. So she doesn't have to work for anyone unless that's her choice. And then my oldest daughter, she done followed my footsteps a little bit. She's doing t-shirts. She just did an actual semi the other day. She did the decal on the side and the DOT number, shit like that. So now they see it, you know what I'm saying? They seeing it. So I'm just hoping I'm setting an example and putting them in a better position. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a lot of people, I don't know why our community will spend millions of dollars on clothes and bullshit and won't get a $20 a month life insurance policy. You know what I'm saying? Because even if just saying a 10,000 policy, 10,000 ain't a lot of money, but that's some startup money. If you pass and you leave your kids with 10,000, they got 10,000 head start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a minuscule amount of money.
Exactly.
Like the policy on me, my kids gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? But just thinking about them, you know what I'm saying, setting that tone and like shit that I learned teaching them. Like we never knew about credit
at all.
I found out about credit because I fucked my credit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Like this shit does not talk. So I just, you know, exactly. So I feel like that's my motivation. Is it's really for them because once you have kids, you living for them at the end of the day. Absolutely. Everything about you is secondary. So I want my family to always be straight. Like if something happened to me, my wife and my kids is gonna be good, and I instill skill sets and knowledge in them to be able to win when I'm not around. And that's what I'm big on. That's my motivation. Like when my kids being straight. Like the other day, my daughter posted on Facebook when she did that semi truck. I was proud of her because she was struggling with it. She's like, I don't know if I can make it big enough. So, you know, I give her pointers. We video chat because she's in Ohio, you know what I'm saying? So we video chat. I'm giving her information. Now I hear from her about it for like 3 or 4 days. Then I see the picture post. She figured it out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you everything, but you still got to make it happen. Yeah, for sure. And that was just like a moment. And I put hashtag proud dad moment because I was proud and it was something that I wanted to do and still at to her. When she said she wanted to make t-shirts, you don't understand how happy that made me. Because I was finna just give her like $500 for graduation. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get you all the equipment. I gave you a business. Now she's gonna make money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, I just feel like that's my motivation, and that's like my goal in life to make sure my family's straight. Because anything can happen. Tomorrow's not promised. You know what I'm saying? We know that. We see how many people we lost to COVID, we lost to the streets, just lost to diseases in general. So if you know that, you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's what my thing is my kids. You know what I'm saying? I know my kids be like, damn, my daddy put it, when I'm long gone, they know that I put some in them that they can make them be successful. And the key, and I want them to learn about people. I remember like, I think my daughter was like 6. And you know how you ride through the hood, everybody know you. So everybody wave, everybody, head nod. She said, man, you got a lot of friends. I said, no, I know a lot of people. There's a difference. You see what I'm saying? And she didn't get it. She was so young. But she got into like, she's 13 now, so she's starting to be around the wishy-washy friends and shit like that. She's starting to understand. I'm like, everybody you know ain't your friend. For sure. And I told her, I said, now all these people I wave at, have they ever been to our house? And she was like, no. I said, there you go. You know, so you keep that circle small. You could be cordial and have love for people and speak and show, but for sure, that don't mean them your friends. Friends is a strong word. Because I really don't even use friends. If I fuck with you on that level, we family. You know what I'm saying? So I just those tools is what I'm on. That's the tip I'm on, man. I'm 40 now, about to be 41 in a couple of weeks. Ooh-wee. Oh yeah, I'm an old man out here in these streets. But you know what I'm saying? I've learned a lot, and I've been giving that out to my family and my friends. Like we've been powwowing and trying to help other people build up. We got some shit on the floor, man, and it's coming real soon. You'd be surprised. You think about the network, right? I had this idea in 2019. Of course, COVID slowed it down, but now we got 5 shows. And number 6 is on the way. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 shows. My wife and my sisters-in-laws got their show. My sister got her show. Blaine, remember Blaine from Hampton? Blaine got a show on the network. That's 5 shows, and number 6 is on the way. And we building this up because guess what? My daughters can run this motherfucker too. They can talk shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all this is. It's just conversation. Sure. Like cigars and friends. We just smoke a cigar and talking shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then we putting ourselves in a position in the near future we'll be getting paid for this. And that's a win in itself. Come on out. It's a win in itself. And so that's my motivation. Like, you know what I'm saying? What up though? So, but that's just what I'm on. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. You know, once I get started, nigga, I can go. I can definitely go. We trying to get over there. Family. This one? No, just straight through. There you go. Yeah, so my brother just stepped into the building. We kicking it, man. We outside. You know, the weather a little chilly tonight. Yeah, we out here just kicking it, man. So what's like, you running your own business. I'm gonna start with you, Dana. What's your 5-year plan? Your 5-year plan for your business? Like where you want to see your business and yourself in the next 5?
Honestly, I want, everything about to be automated.
Yeah.
Everything about to be automated. So a friend of mine asked me, like, what we gonna do? I was like, well, why can't we get one of them automated joints? Maybe a
Mm-hmm.
few. Why can't we do that? So I'm looking basically to see where this is going before I make that decision. Because I got a feeling in 10 years, most people who call themselves truck drivers are going to be babysitters while these things go down the road. You see what I'm saying? So that's going to be a software system. You might be able to control your shit from the living room or your office, however you want to do it. So it's definitely some things I got to pay attention to going forward.
Yeah, I think that's big on being ahead of the curve because the curve is coming.
Yes.
You know what
Don't they always, though?
I'm saying?
Like life is always throwing you a curveball. So you got to be ready for it, or at least just make the attempt.
Yeah, exactly. So Diddy, what you thinking? What's your moves in the next 5 years? Where you
Man,
supposed to be
next 5. I'm trying to get in this stock game. I've been reading up. It's an easy wave to hop on. I'm trying to get into the stocks, make a couple dollars off of there because your money ain't doing nothing sitting in the bank. It's just sitting there. It's never sitting there.
We got to work for you.
Yeah. So I want my money to work for me. I'm gonna get into stocks. I've been reading up. I missed a couple licks, but I'm gonna jump back though.
Yeah, we have to add you to the group chat because we be on the stock shit now.
Oh,
We're that heavy. And then my boy Dre is really into that Forex, that foreign exchange trader.
yeah.
He can break all that shit down to you, the candlesticks and this, that, and the third. Got a couple. Actually got a guy, a young cat, doing this thing. CEO Fields on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, make sure y'all check him out. And he doing this thing with the stock. He actually got a page on there called "Get You Some Hustle." They get tips and information.
Oh man.
And he's going to be on my other podcast real soon. We supposed to got together last week, but our schedules conflicted. But we working on getting him on the Let's Talk About It podcast just to get more information about stocks and shit. You know what I'm saying? But my 5-year goal is to really get this network popping. Like it's really a six to a year goal because right now the podcast lane is definitely oversaturated, but
For sure.
in oversaturation, if you got a good product, people gonna find it. People gonna listen. So I'm definitely want to build this. So like right now, like I said, with 5 shows in, got 6 on the way. We may add 1 or 2 more. We don't know, but I want this to be a vessel for my people and my family to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is the wave now. Like more people watch and listen to podcasts. So advertising dollars are coming there now. Advertisers are going to YouTube or they're going to the podcast personalities because if they got an X amount of listeners, that's X amount of potential customers.
For sure.
So I put a plan together, man, and it's getting there. It's not all the way to fruition, but it's close. And with that going on, we want to keep building it up, and taking it to the next level. And I think in the next 5 years, we'll be a household name where people either be trying to come to us or be trying to buy us out.
Hey.
Because like the information and what I'm learning and the ownership of it. Because the thing about this is I own the platform. And every person that got a show on my platform, they don't work for me. We partners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm giving ownership. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a show that once we start monetizing, you can eat off of. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to take it to whatever level we can take it at. And I think always have visions. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm the type of person, once I see I want to do something, I'm balls to the wall. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sink or swim, we going to do it. And I'm seeing the fruits. I wouldn't say monetary, but I'm seeing the growth. Yeah. I'm seeing the network build. I'm seeing that we're getting more downloads on the app. I'm seeing people talking and inboxing and sharing. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that it's growing. And with these multiple shows, my vision is to everybody don't want to hear me talk. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But you might want to hear sisters talking ish. You know what I'm saying? They drop in another episode this Saturday. You might want to hear it live with Blaine J. She interviewing upcoming businesses and brands and entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to hear it. Let's talk about it. I'm showing love to people that's doing their thing. It's me giving you your flowers while you're here. Then we about to drop the Be Well Friends, which are health and healthy lifestyle living podcast. So even if you don't like me, it's something on there for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we and we have information and we have the resource and equipment to do anything. We about to start shooting skits. The YouTube is about to be doing multiple things, and it's all gonna be under the umbrella, and we all gonna grow. Like they say, you went with me shooting with the gym, but we in the gym now. It's the time niggas get them shots up, so we can be successful. So that's my 5-year plan, and I think it's gonna happen before 5. But in 5, it should definitely be on the flow.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? And I just want, man, I just want to win. I want my people to win, and I got like my team is solid because like where we at right now is all family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My wife, my sisters-in-laws, my brother pop in and out on cigars with friends whenever he feel like talking. And then, you know what I'm saying? So, and Blaine, that's HU, that's fam. You know what I'm saying? I know her damn near 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is pulling for each other. We promoting each other's shows. We pushing each other. And when you got a team, I think that's one thing a lot of people, man, don't have is a solid squad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done got Diddy to drive an hour to come rock with me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He might see more of him. I might have to give this nigga some gas money to stay so far away. But at the end of the day, people understand what I'm doing and they believe in it. You know what I'm saying? When you get people to believe in what you're doing, man, it just feels good and it motivates me to go. Like I say Blaine, for example, right? She's so fucking tedious. Like to the point it's lightweight annoying, but I can't even be mad at her because she be right. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you need to do this. You got to post this. Don't forget to post that. I be like, nigga, just let me do this. But she be right. And she helped keep me on my toes because I can get laid back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm wearing so many hats. And I just love what we got right now. And I just can't wait till a year or 2 or 3 years from now, we can come back and be like, look where we took this.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. And in the process of us, you know, doing these podcasts, we're promoting other brands. Majority of them are black-owned brands. We're not discriminatory. I got Mexican friends. I got white people we're gonna have them here. Yeah. But majority of it is black businesses, black people we showing love to. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And also, we doing it together. You know what I'm saying? And we grow up, blow up together. You know what I'm saying? You want to eat with the people you grind with.
Absolutely.
And then I think that's where we're headed. And I see it, man. And we about to be in a position where we can branch off to, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We got T-shirts. Of course, we got T-shirts for the pod, but, you know, it's so many different ways we can go with it because now we backing each other's play. You know what I'm saying? If you ever want to do a podcast, maybe your wife want to do a podcast.
Hey, she might.
You know what I'm saying? Look where your man's got everything you need. Like I know people at home can't see this, but we got lights, all type of shit going on back here. And we outside on the patio just kicking it. And you know what I'm saying? Even though that, you know, we like to do this for entertainment value, but we also give out game and a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's because sometimes you just want to, sometimes like I just like to talk shit so we can just escape.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, the shit that's going on in the world, you know, the cop killings, just us killing us, just all the bad shit. Maybe sometimes you come here and just laugh. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes we got to come here and talk that talk and give people that game so they can try to take whatever they doing to the next level. Man, I was so like, COVID, like I said, it was a destructive disease, and I hate the bad and the deaths that came from it. But it birthed a lot of new businesses, a lot of new entrepreneurs, a lot of new hustlers. It got a lot of people off their ass. And like you got to realize that, you know what I'm saying, every job ain't promised. And motherfuckers will lay your ass off and get all these government-backed loans and be straight on the fuck about you. I seen a meme one day that said, if you die, your job going to replace you tomorrow.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So in the midst of all this grinding and working, you got to live. Like one thing's for sure, I'm not working as hard to pay bills and die. We're going to enjoy the journey. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know, like I'm not a party type nigga, but I like to travel. That's my vice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. So I just like this freedom that we put ourselves in, man. We in a position that we're gonna do all right, and I'm helping other people do. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out. I see I see so many people in the chat, man. I see all y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shouts out to Clean Cat. That's Daryl Folks, my cousin. He's a co-owner of So Fresh Grill. You know what I'm saying? I actually was gonna put your hoodie on today. I'm gonna wear it on the next episode. But young entrepreneur that we throw ideas and business off each other all the time, and you know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? And so we got to be accountable to push each other, man. Just if we see something that we can help each other out, I know one thing about our community: we don't share information.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know something, I'm gonna give it to you. Like, no, don't do it this way. You go that way. You're gonna save you some time and some money.
Yeah.
But most other people hoard that information,
Yeah.
and we don't get that out. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a vessel, man. I want to be motivation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't where I want to be, but I ain't where I was.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I see the growth, and I know people that's been following what we do. We started off with one show. We had Real Ish Radio. We started off as a show, not even a network. Then we went to Limitless Podcast. You see the growth of the transition, man, like to the point where I'm proud of me and I'm proud of everybody around us. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to my brother today about how his wife took control and she's so organized. She got the Sisters Talking Ish. She got the fucking docs with the Google Docs with all their information and all their topics. Like, I don't even got that for my show. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just loving what they doing because that's going to push me to go harder. I'm going to push them to go harder. And we just all growing. And like I see you doing your thing, man. And shouts out to, I see the shirt you got on. I see you representing my clothing line tonight. I appreciate that for sure. You know, like, and that's one thing I always say about you. You always supported whatever I did. When I was in music, you supported my music. You supported my artists. You was the first person to get a little Ant CD. When I got the clothing line, you had bought a bunch of shirts and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's genuine support and love. And some people support you and some people want to see you fail. You know what I mean? So I just want you to know I want to appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Just for coming on here tonight, you know, on some last minute, like, hey, you free? You like, I got you. And then you come through representing the brand. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing, man. Just to show that we show love for each other, we support each other. And if we do that, man, as a community, we can blow. Even as a small community, not saying it's going to be hard to get everybody on the same page. Yeah. But if Diddy got an idea and he needs some backing or like, hey, find out, hey, man, I got an idea. It's going to cost about $3,000. I'm $1,000 short. And I got it. He got it. You see what I'm saying? But when you don't have that, you got to put that all together yourself. Sheesh. But that's the point of having a team and like-minded people, man. If you're around motherfuckers that's not trying to progress, you're not going to progress.
Right.
And we can't stay the same. You know what I'm saying? If everybody stay where they used to be, man, they would be all fucked up. Shit, Malcolm X would still be Malcolm Red. Be Detroit Red, right?
Yeah.
If he stayed in his past, shit, fucking Maya Angelou would still be a prostitute. Exactly. So we got to grow, man. I mean, I know sometimes we get stuck in our ways and being a product of our environments, but nigga, life's too short to be stuck on some bullshit. I'm trying to live, bro. I'm trying to enjoy this life. Like my brother trying to put together an Africa trip. Nigga, I'm trying to touch the motherland this year. You know what I'm saying? We did Hawaii a couple months ago. Like, man, I'm trying to see the world, live the world, show the world, and get it all in the same time. You know what I'm saying? all in the same breath, man. I see the chat going. I see the comments going up tonight, man. I appreciate all y'all supporting and tuning in. Make sure y'all get the Real Ish Radio app. It is a free download. RealIshRadioApp.com. And you know what I'm saying? Check us out. We're on ISO, Android, and on desktops. Oh, I can post them on the actual screen, but the one people they in here. They in there commenting and everything.
I want to talk some shit to the people.
The people here, they showing love tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing, and we respect that, man. But like I say, this platform is a weekly podcast where we just gonna kick it. Like I say, we're gonna blow cigars, talk some shit. And hopefully y'all get something out of it, even if it's just entertainment value or some information. I see a lot. And also one thing I want to talk about, I keep seeing this on Facebook. I keep seeing memes talking about starting LLCs, and then you get this loan, and then you get an SBA loan, and now you got $30,000. People, that shit does not work. Let's get that narrative out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the first time I seen it, it was like first you start your LLC, then you apply for SBA loan. Bam, you got 5,000. This, that, and other. I'm like, well, what's the business? What you doing? Like, what you gonna tell these people? You know, what is this?
And then you're not getting a business loan if you just start a business. That's impossible. You cannot get a business loan if you just started it. You know what I'm saying? There's other things you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, I mean, you can get some on some scam shit. Nah, that's something different. Nah, you want to risk that, then you know that's your team.
We're gonna talk about that offline.
That's something. That's a whole nother conversation. But what I'm saying is you cannot go get an LLC today and fill out a loan tomorrow. Once they do the research that your business just started, you never haven't filed taxes in your business yet. So I'm like, I hate these false narratives that's getting put out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't work that way. But you can take your money and start your LLC, but you need a plan.
Yeah.
Like you said, what is the business? You know what I'm saying?
Let's take trucking, for instance, right?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get a loan from nobody unless you can show them 3 IFTA filings. What that is the International Fuel Tax Agreement. If they don't see 3 renewals, which means you've been in business at least 3 years, they ain't gonna give you a dime.
Damn.
Talk that talk. That's the reason we need these conversations, because people don't know. People to say hello, people. Yeah, man. Stop following these
people be looking at Facebook as if some of that stuff is real, and it's not. It's just people talking. They just talking.
Fucking wind flaring up tonight. Yeah, I just seen that, and I was just like, because I set up LLCs. That's like one of my parts of the business that we do, and I just hate that people keep putting these false narratives out to people. Like, no, you should, if you have a business plan or you want to get in a business, you should get an LLC. Protect yourself, protect your money. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, honestly, one of the gains of having an LLC is protecting your money. Yeah. Because me personally, I had a child support situation, and they went into my Huntington account and took money out, but it was my personal account. Never put another dollar in none of my personal accounts. All my money is in business accounts. They can't touch it because that's not my money. That's Paparazzi Photography money. Yeah. That's Realish Radio Network LLC money. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have a business.
Get you an LLC, an S Corp, a C Corp under an EIN.
Yep.
You don't want to deal with that sole proprietor nonsense. You don't want to deal with that. And be careful that your LLC ain't set up under a sole proprietorship, because it happens.
Yeah, if you set it up as a sole proprietor, you gotta follow with your personal taxes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So when it comes to tax, it comes together, because you can. It just depends on how you set your company up. You can still manipulate the shit. You know what I'm saying? But you won't have it like you got employees or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's different benefits from it. But you definitely want to have it if you want to get into it, or if you're doing, even if you're doing like small little hustles, crafting. Even if you selling dinners, anything, get an LLC and put your money, separate your money from your work money. That way you know exactly what you're taking in, what you're putting out, and that helps you grow your business, because you know supply and demand, you know what you're spending, you know what's coming in, and eventually you use that to parlay to other stuff. Now, once you show that you got bank statements in this business, even if it's a small amount of revenue, you're showing revenue. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, well, I got 10,000 in my personal account. That got nothing to do with your business. What your business doing? You know what I'm saying? So that's just some shit that people need to be hip to, because, like I say, there's so many false narratives just thrown out there. Oh yeah, you can do this, you can do that. No, you can't, or it's illegal. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Quit thinking that you can start an LLC tomorrow and then get a loan tomorrow. If you can, good luck. Keep a lawyer or retainer. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's just what that is, though. But I just definitely want people to just stop even falling for all the shit that you see on everything on the internet. Just because it's online doesn't mean it's real or it's factual. People put shit up and just share. You know how many people that they done say, "Oh, so and so died," motherfucker, on Instagram Live, like, nigga, I ain't dead, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? The internet kill a motherfucker, make them go bankrupt, tell you how to run a business, tell you how to do, and most of the shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's why. When I was on my sister podcast, he's talking about like 3 things about starting a business. I was like, the number one thing is research. Yeah, research what you're doing, because people can tell you anything. But get in there and research. Man, you got a fucking computer in your fucking pocket. You got a phone. You know what I'm saying? Research. All you do is a little bit of research to save you so much money and headache in the long run. And I think a lot of people don't research shit. They hear somebody else say it and take it as solid, and it's not. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to, I want my people to win, so I just don't want y'all to be out on no dumb shit just because somebody posted it, because it's not, These 263 cigars are all right too, man. When they drop, make sure y'all go. I like her. He gave me three, 4 different kinds too, so we got options over here. He definitely got some options, man. I definitely appreciate that love. Yeah, I send you some, or I have my man bump into you because he in the neighborhood. I have him bump into you. He'll get you together. That's family.
Cognac boy.
Yeah, my boy Fresh will get you right together. Get you right together. That's fam day one. Yeah, but like I said, this is our weekly podcast, man. I want to give a shout out to my cousin Dana, man. Why don't you shout out your company and also like your social media, so if anybody want to follow you or connect with you, because it seems like you got some information for people as well.
Oh well, company is Black Lion Transportation. That's who I am. Social media, just Dana overall. I keep it simple.
Diddy, give me your social media, man, if they want to catch up with you and kick it with you.
Hey, it's just Donald Dillake on Facebook. I ain't on the Instagram yet. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do on there.
Nigga, you sound so old. The Instagram? I'm not on the Instagram.
The Instagram.
That's hilarious.
I got to get my money up before I get on there. They rich on there.
they playing rich. Well, appreciate everybody coming through. Like I say, follow me at Prophecy313, and you can follow the Real Ish Radio Network at Real Ish Radio on Instagram. If you go on the link tree on my Instagram, you will see the YouTube page, you will see the Facebook page. You also see how you can click on the link to download the app. I want y'all to download the app, man. We're a small Black company, but we're building, and numbers matter. So I want y'all to go download the app. It's free. It's on realishradiooapp.com. If you got an iOS, all you got to do is go to it and click add to home, and it's on your. And same thing with the Android. And if you're using it on your computer, you can pull it up on your desktop. We got all the audio versions of the podcast. We have merch. You can buy the I Support. Like this is a hoodie. You can buy I Support Realist Radio T-shirt. You can also watch videos on there as well. We got a few episodes up. We're gonna keep building that video part up. And if you got right now. We're on there live right now. You can see us doing our thing. And yeah, we live, baby. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, if you support us, just keep supporting us, man. We definitely appreciate it. And I just want y'all to keep tapping in with us. And like I say, that is key. Because I'm just trying these advertisers that we have the news. And it's steadily growing. I want y'all also to like, comment, and subscribe. If you watching this on Facebook, like it and share it. If you're watching this on YouTube, like it, share, and subscribe to the YouTube and click the notification bell, so that way you'll get a notification every time we're live. Because all our episodes are not live, but we have been consistently going live, and it seems like that's been getting a lot of traction. We're gonna try to keep that going, man. And like I say, this is an idea I had in 2019, and it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see, I got the app up right here. You probably can't see it, but we live right here on the app. My own app. I own it. Realist Radio Network. Support the movement, and be on the lookout for tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. Blaine got a live with Blaine J. She has a show. She'll be going live with the Nourish Spot. I believe that's the name. It's a juice bar in Brooklyn. She's be interviewing. Queens. She'll be interviewing the owner tomorrow. And Saturday, my wife and my 2 sisters-in-law show, Sisters Talking Ish. They will air live at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure y'all check that out. And I think they're going to have a guest. I think my little sister Chris is going to crash the show and kick it with them as well. And like I say, man, just support the movement. We're doing this for y'all and us. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to entertain and give game all at the same time. But we're going to kick it with y'all next time. Next week, another episode of Cigars with Friends. Ain't no telling who's going to be kicking with us, but we're going to kick it. We'll check y'all out next week. We out of here.
Hey.